city was quiet. Too quiet. I'd walked through enough dead places to know the difference between peace and silence. This wasn't peace. Burned out streets stretched endlessly before me. Cars sat abandoned where people had left them. Windows were shattered. Buildings stood blackened by soot and fire. No birds, no dogs, no voices, nothing. Only the scrape of my boots against cracked asphalt reminded me I was completely alone. I'd seen cities like this before, too many of them, but something about this place felt heavier. The air carried the lingering smell of old smoke mixed with something metallic. Blood. Not fresh, but enough to leave its mark. Even the wind couldn't get rid of it. Then I heard it. A sound, barely more than a whimper. Years of surviving. My eyes searched every rooftop, every broken window, every dark corner. Could have been a trap. It wouldn't have been the first time. People learned quickly when the world fell apart. A scream could lure someone in faster than a gunshot. I followed the sound carefully, moving through the narrow alleyways until I finally found its source. A woman, curled against a wall. Her knees were pulled tightly to her chest. Her clothes were torn, dirt covered her face. Her hands shook as she gripped them together. I stayed where I was and studied her. Thin, far too thin, sunken cheeks, no obvious signs of infection, no bite marks, no fever, no aggression, just fear, pure fear, the kind that settles into someone's bones after surviving too much. For a moment, neither of us moved. My finger rested against the trigger. Her eyes stayed locked on me. Hey, my own voice sounded rough beneath the mask. Too many days without speaking. I slowly raised one hand but kept hold of my rifle. I won't hurt you. The words didn't help. She flinched immediately. Her gaze swept over me. The skull mask, the rifle, the dark gear. To her, I probably looked like another threat, another man carrying a weapon, another reason to run. Stay where you are, she whispered. I almost laughed, not because it was funny, because she was right. Trusting anyone now was dangerous. Trust got people killed. I knew that better than most. Slowly I lowered the rifle and let it hang against my shoulder before holding out my hand. I'm alone, I said. Her eyes narrowed. I just want to help. She stared at my hand like it might explode. Only then did I notice the rusted metal pipe clenched in her grip. A pathetic weapon, but she held it like it was the only thing standing between her and death. Seconds dragged by. Neither of us moved. Then finally, slowly, her fingers loosened. The pipe slipped from her hand and she reached toward me. The moment our hands touched, I could feel how weak she was. Warm, shaking, exhausted. I tightened my grip and carefully pulled her to her feet. She swayed immediately. Her eyes darted around the alley, searching every shadow, expecting something to jump out, expecting me to betray her. I couldn't blame her. The world had taught her that lesson already. We need to move. My eyes shifted toward the rooftops. Something felt wrong. Maybe it was instinct. Maybe it was paranoia. Didn't matter. Both had kept me alive this long. It's not safe here. She swallowed hard and nodded. Together we stepped back onto the street. The city watched us as we moved through it, past burned out vehicles, past shattered glass.